Hello everyone. So these are the pages I got. I use this watercolor. It's liquid watercolor for the French people. I got it from Action. Sorry, it's a bit cut. I'm using this kind of, it's plastic lace. It's not actual lace. And all kinds of things I've used to like create an interest in the pages. So this first one, you can see all the dots. It's from these stencils, little stencils. I've used basically everything I could find. I mean, this is from bubble wrap paper, like this. This is not meant to be here. I've used all sorts of paper. This is actually baking sheets. I really like the feel of it and like the sound and the transparency, of course. They're just gorgeous. They're waterproof, so it's quite difficult to get some color in it, but I did manage. This is again bubble wrap paper and another baking sheet. Oh no, it's just lined paper. This I actually got from a placemat that I cut in 4, and so this is the lace that you can see up on top. The placemat really went through multiple pages, so I got quite a few of those. All in all, I'm really excited. I really like the results, and I really hope you like it too. I'm really excited for this journal. This is again some stencils, and I think that's salt. It's hard to remember because the salt dissolves. Again, the placemat, it's all over the place. I mean, I had only 4. This is really interesting. I think this is from cling wrap. Yeah, just any packaging I found, I tried. And that was really interesting, actually. I mean, you can't really see much of the details on the video, but and this is made from, actually it's a potato sack thing, like a plastic net thing. It's not that visible, but it's quite fun. So I have no idea how I managed to get this color. I think it's salt, again, but I really don't know. And here you have some details, really quite difficult to see, but it was from that thing. This is salt for sure, again, and that went through a few pages as well. And this is my favorite, absolute favorite. So this is some kind of plastic thing that was like under, like on the floor somewhere, and I just used it, and it was just gorgeous. Alright, so first you have to prepare the pages. I've got some ledger paper I really like, and it's actually blue, so it's perfect. I'm just gonna cut it in half, so it's A4, which will be like folded in 2 to make the A5 journal. I'm not very fussy about how do you hold this with the pages? I'm just shredding. No, it's not shredding the pages. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the whole point is just to create an interest and to make it look nice and like a journal. So I'm not very fussy. So anyways, how are you guys today? It's been a pretty nice day here in Lyon. I'm in Lyon, it's in the south of France. It's meant to be warm, but right now it's winter, so it's It's pretty cold, but we had some really nice sun yesterday. It was quite nice. I'm really happy I got to spend some time outside. So this page, it's actually well, like a double page, so I'm planning on making a pocket, as you can see. So I'll just fold it in half to make the same size as the rest of the pages, and then I'll have like a little pocket, well actually 2 pockets. So I'm just gonna do the same as with the other pages, and then we'll ink them, and I really hope it comes out perfect. The first batch that I showed you before, it was pretty dark, so I'm thinking of doing the watercolor pretty light this time. So this is what I'm using. It's watercolor, like liquid watercolor. For the people in France, it's from Action. And I'm using a really like big amount of stuff I found around the house to just put in between the pages and then add some interest. This is like a pretty big paintbrush. It's a Chinese thing. It's good enough. And then all the pages that we need to just watercolor, I guess. So this is my spray. I've put some watercolor in it, so it's like I guess it's a bit more than half water and a bit less watercolor. Okay, don't forget the gloves, because seriously my hands were completely blue last time. It was really hard to get it off. And these gloves are a bit tight. There we go. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just basically spraying the page, so it's quite watery. As I said, the first batch was pretty, like, it had a lot of color, a lot of punch. So this time I'm trying to make a batch that's a bit softer, a bit whiter, I guess, to like not have always the same kind of paper and have a contrast as well. So I'm just opening my bottles. I'm sorry, it just got cut up. I'm still trying to get a proper setup at home, but it's so difficult because I'm on a dinner table. So I'm just getting some ink, liquid watercolor, and just watercoloring the page. Again, I'm not too fussy because like all the layers, all the colors are just going to get absorbed by the paper, and it's just gonna come out fine. I saw that from the first batch. Well, I really hope it comes out fine. We'll see how this batch goes. I'll show you as soon as it dries. I'm so impatient. So I'm not actually liking it right now. I was planning on using this, the top of my box to put the pages, but I don't like the wavy thing, so I'm just gonna change it because it's just not gonna come out right. So I'm using a very simple, what's it called? Like a glass chopping board, I guess. I'm gonna change it now. It's just not going well, and it's gonna affect all the pages afterwards. So yeah, chopping board. Bear with me. There we go. So you have to be really careful with these pages. They're quite thin. I mean, some of these pages are from Action again, same shop in France, and they're not excellent quality, they're quite thin. To me, they're really interesting because it creates quite a lot of different effects with the papers. and also they have quite nice different like it's not just lined. There's loads of different types of paper. It's quite nice, like from across Europe. I haven't put any French paper yet. I need to go and buy some, but there's definitely gonna be some. So the French paper, it's actually like 5 really thin lines to write. I think it's more like to learn how to write properly, so your letters are always the same size, you know? It's nice. It's quite nice. You really don't find it anywhere, I think. It's very French. So that's definitely gonna be in there. And well, I guess I'll probably make a video, really small video, when I ink that. Sorry, I always say ink. It's actually liquid watercolor. So last time I put a lot of watercolor. This time I'm trying to be more reasonable so that the pages are not that colorful, because I thought, you know, when you write and the page is really dark, sometimes you just can't see the writing. So I just thought I would vary and sometimes put lighter and sometimes just darker pages. And I'm also using what's it called, that transparent paper for décalquer, tracing paper. So tracing paper, as soon as you put some water in it, it gets, I mean, it just rips. So you have to be super uber careful, and you can put quite a lot of paint on those because they're transparent anyways. So again, my process is really simple. I just put a page down, I water it, put some water. Water is your friend. Put water, then put some color, then put water on the next page, and then just put it on top. Water on the next page, put it all over. And then you just put it on top. And you just stack them up. It's really simple. Simple process. You don't really need that many things, I guess, apart from liquid watercolor, but then that's not the only thing you can use. There's some other people who have used like inkers and inks, re-inkers from Tim Holtz, I guess, and other brands. I had watercolor. I didn't have any of those. I don't have that much stuff. Sometimes it gets really hard. I mean, I don't have a physics machine, so you really can picture me just doing it all by hand. Sometimes it's a pain, and I really wish I had one, but I just don't have the space right now. Okay, so this is our double page. I'm planning on making like a full page insert kind of a thing, and the center doesn't need to be colored since it's gonna be, you know, closed up. So I'm not putting any color in it. I'm gonna put some salt to add a little bit of an interest. And I think that the color will soak through the paper and even the inside will be colored. But even if it doesn't work, it really doesn't matter. So now I'm just soaking through the next paper. So it's the ledger paper that we saw just before. I really like these. I got them from Emmaus. It's like I think it was Emmaus. It's like a charity shop here in France. It's pretty big, really big. And then I'm gonna just water it down again. My paintbrush is a mess right now. I forgot to take a pot of water and I really should have. You need water to put your paintbrush in. And again, so I'm just gonna put some color. Really light. And let's just add some interest with this net. Last time it didn't really show very well, so let's see how it goes this time. I'm hoping that by putting one page with quite a bit of color and the other one with almost no color, well, you will see that net better, but we'll see. I think it's just too thin. And that's the last page of the batch for today. I think I have quite a lot of batches to do, so there will be more videos, and I can't wait to see the result and show it to you. I really can't wait. So again, I'm just gonna put watercolor, and then I'm gonna add this amazing thing. So I used it quite a few times last time, but I only got one result. I can't wait to show you guys the results. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.